And now to the latest developments in the investigation into the midair collision of an American Airlines jet and a military helicopter over the Potomac. The NTSB providing an in-depth update this week, revealing that the Black Hawk helicopter appeared to have a communication issue. 7 News' Tom Rousey is at Reagan National Airport tonight and tells us what an aviation expert has to say about this latest report.
The NTSB releasing new information Friday about communications between air traffic control and both the Black Hawk helicopter and the American Eagle plane. 67 people died in this tragedy, so investigators know it's critical they find out everything that went wrong and make sure it doesn't happen again.
The pilot flying indicated they were at 300 feet. The instructor pilot indicated they were at 400 feet.
On Friday, NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy said that happened when the helicopter was still west of Georgetown. It raises questions about whether the instruments the pilots were looking at gave them conflicting or inaccurate altitude information. When the collision happened minutes later, it appears the altitude of the helicopter was 278 feet. But in that area, the helicopter was not supposed to be above 200 feet.
At a higher altitude, being off on your altitude, it's not good, but it's not catastrophic. But when you're in a corridor like Helicopter Route 4, which is so congested and so compact, 50, 100 feet, as we saw on the 29th, it can be deadly.
WTOP anchor and aviation expert Dan Ronan says based on the NTSB press conference, it appears to be unclear whether what's called the altimeter, which gives altitude, was working correctly in the Black Hawk.
The portion of the transmission that stated pass behind the may not have been received by the Black Hawk crew.
The NTSB also revealed a Black Hawk pilot may have pressed a button to speak and accidentally cut off a critical instruction from air traffic control just before the collision with an American Eagle plane.
It's not uncommon to have multiple aircraft on that frequency, and the fact that when you key your microphone, it automatically stops the incoming audio. And if you don't hear the command, you can't acknowledge it, and if you can't acknowledge it, you can't comply with it.
The NTSB also said Friday they believe the pilots of the helicopter were wearing night vision goggles when the collision happened. Now, Ronan says night vision goggles can give you a very clear picture at night of what's in front of you, but they can also take away your peripheral vision. Reporting at Reagan National Airport, I'm Tom Rousey, 7 News.
Well, 7 News is tracking every new development in this investigation. You can scan that QR code on your screen right now to find our exclusive interviews and videos of the NTSB sorting through that wreckage. That's on our website, WJLA.com, and on the 7 News YouTube channel.